Hey guys, what's up? It's your favorite Axel Stan, Curb here. Today we're going to be doing a review of Glorious 16X, and we're going to show how it can be good for PvP, it can be good for bridging, and it'll make your parents love you again. Yes, I know, right? So, we'll be getting into that, and I'm gonna show you how you can. Oh my god, that was loud. It can show you how you can edit the pack to your liking, and yeah. Um, I hope everybody enjoys this video. If you all didn't know, Vase was having like a pack competition for like a review of this pack. Whoever has like the best review, kind of gets the prize. So I'm hoping this will be able to do it because this goes like kind of in depth, and I like have something to show that not many people, can do. So yeah, hope everyone enjoys this video, and let's get into the next part. So as you can see, when I switched off of Glorious 16X and I went onto the default pack, I could not aim, click, or PvP in general at all. I was kind of getting rocked by this guy, but instantly, as soon as I clicked and I switched over to Glorious 16X, I started just destroying this person. Like this guy, he's getting absolutely demolished. I sent him to another world. So this is just proof on why Glorious 16X is so much better. Like, look at this carnage. Like, come on. You pretty much have to download it now. Like, so as you can see in this very embarrassing clip, I barely can click at all, and in turn this makes me not able to bridge. As you can see, I tried to breezely here even, but I didn't place one block, and I couldn't speed bridge more than 2 blocks. I was barely able to speed bridge like 5, so I would not recommend the default pack. But right when I switched to Glorious 16X, I was bridging fast very quickly. You see, this pack gives you the clicking power, and it gives you the power to time everything perfectly, and I even started jitter clicking to bridge up and to speed bridge. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this for bridging. Alright, so now this is the part where we can actually customize the pack. Now, you will need like an extracted version of Glorious 16X. So here's like my extracted version of it. I have the ice short slanted swords, and I have a couple of the items here laid out, and I can show you guys how you can like customize the pack in any way that you want. So first off, what I want to do is I want to make the handles black. So obviously I'm gonna go into the pack.png, and I'm gonna press Control, and I'm gonna click on all the wood colored parts, and I'm gonna press Control Shift U, and then I'm gonna bring down the saturation, and I'm gonna bring down the lightness so that the handle is dark. Now we're just gonna do that for like all of the items. Well, all of like the wood colored parts of the items. So we're just gonna go to the bow, and the bow actually has 3 phases, so I'm going to recolor this one, and you'll pretty much have to do the same thing for the other ones. So I'll see you when we have all of the bow frames done. And just like that, using the magic wand tool, by pressing Shift and S is the shortcut, by using the magic wand tool, you can select all of these parts, and you can like play around with all the hues and everything. So now that we have our black bow frames, wait, I'm not even sure if, no, yeah, there's another black bow frame. So there's another one that we need to make black. So the way that the magic wand tool works is you like click something, and it'll select a bunch of regions with like that kind of color, and then you're gonna want to press Control and then click, so it adds on to your selection, and you can play around with the tolerances, and the lower you go or the higher you'll go, it can like change up like which regions you select. So we're just gonna go ahead and select all of these wood colored regions, and we're just gonna, you know, do Control Shift U, and we're gonna have that palette. And now we're also gonna do the same thing to this arrow. We're just gonna go ahead and, wait, hold up. Actually, no, I want that. Actually, I think this would just, yeah, we can just use the select tool for this. So there are times where you want to use the select tool, and there are times where you want to use the magic wand tool. Like, this isn't necessary for right now, but you can press Alt and click so that it gets rid of the transparent pixels. This helps if you're trying to use a gradient, like this, but we're not trying to do that. We're just trying to hue shift this so that it becomes black. And we're gonna do the same thing for the diamond sword. So we're just gonna take our select tool, you know, and then just Control Shift U all this, and we're just gonna do the same thing for all these handles. And now I'm gonna show you why I'm leaving this part here. So here are all these handles. You know, they're all black colored. So we're just gonna, you know, hue shift them. Boom. Like, hue shift is like the best because it's like quick and it recolors. It gets the job done. I just went into the circle select. I'm trying to speedrun this. What the heck? Am I high? Okay. Alright. We're just gonna take all these parts and we're gonna hue shift them. Now we have all our black handles. So we're gonna go ahead and you see this part right here, the sword. We're gonna copy that. Now we're going to just paste this over, and it is just easy as that. Like, we just go ahead and we paste it over, and we can move this tool up a bit. Nice. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. We can move it. We can move the whole tool. Maybe that'll work. I don't. I would say it's fine where it is right now, but we're just gonna do the same thing for the axe, of course. Now what you could do is like shorten the handle a bit. Now, yeah, I would say this position's fine. So now that we have that kind of pommel part there, we're gonna take this stick, right? So this is just a perfectly normal stick, right? Well, we're gonna make this into a KB stick, because I am really good at doing this, okay? So we're just gonna shorten the stick a bit, and then we're going to put like this pommel texture here, and yeah, that's what it's called, by the way. It's called the pommel. So we're just gonna, and yeah, so we pasted it over to like these regions, and you can like just make the KB stick. Like, I know I did that kind of fast, so I'll like slow that down a bit. So you hue shift the stick, and then you go to your select tool, then you just select this part, and then press M so you can like move it, because that's a hotkey, and then you just shorten up the stick. Now, of course, you can increase the length by just, you know, selecting a region, copying it, and then pasting it again so that you just have it longer. So then you're gonna want to take your pommel part, and then you're gonna want to paste it and put it at the part of the stick where you see fit, and then you can just paste it again, and boom, you have a KB stick. Except if you want it to be like symmetrical, then well, what we could do is we can just press Control N, and then we're gonna make a new like file. We're gonna delete this, so that we're gonna press Control A, and then the delete key on your keyboard, so it'll make it transparent. And then you're gonna paste in your pommel part, and we're gonna go to Image, flip horizontal, rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise. Now make sure that you have it in that specific order, or else it'll go wrong, and you don't want it to go wrong. So now we're just gonna like put it at a spot where we like. Now I'm gonna put it right here, and then I'm gonna take this pixel and delete it. Now we have a really nice looking KB stick. These KB sticks, they always look great in game. So now that we have all of these parts, we can just go ahead and save these now. So this is the way that you can like customize the pack, and of course you can do this with literally any tool or any item. Like let's say we want to go ahead and like get the rod, right? So we're gonna search in fishing rod, and then we're gonna get two textures, the uncast and the cast. So we're gonna drag these into paint.net, and then we see, oh, okay, so there are these wood parts right here. Now this is somewhere that I would want to use the magic wand tool, because you can just go ahead and just select everything, you know, press control and then click and then hue shift. Now let's say you want to have this string part be like a gradient like ice type color. So we're just gonna select this whole gradient, and then remember when I showed you about how you can remove the transparent pixels with the magic wand? Yeah, press Alt and then click, and now you have all of these white pixels selected. It's so easy. And then you can just go in and like go into your any diamond texture. You can click on this to get a primary color, click on this to get a secondary color. And if you want to go to the color picker, the hotkey is K. Now what you want to do is just gradient, and boom, dang, that looks nice. But what if you also want to do it for this part? Well, couldn't we just like take this part and copy it over? Yeah, we can. And then we can go ahead and we can do a gradient for this part. Bam. It looks so good, and it's so like mind-numbingly easy to do. Pack making is not that hard. Like if you're just doing edits, pack making is really easy. So this is how you're able to like customize the pack to how you like. Yeah, it's time to go to the outro, I guess. And with that, we have our completely edited version of Gloria 16X. This isn't so like you can go ahead and like release your version of Gloria 16X. This is just to make it how you like it. Of course, Mech needs to get the downloads for his pack, and his pack isn't yours. And also, I won't be giving download links to like these like edited versions of like these files or these items, because this isn't supposed to be me giving you items. This is supposed to be like you learning how to use paint.net and eventually like how to make packs. So yeah, my rating of Gloria 16X would definitely have to be a 10 out of 10, because it has 3 different sword shapes. It has, you know, just default style regular swords. It has short slanted swords and slanted swords, like long slanted swords. And I would say that's amazing, because people have their own preferences with texture packs now, and like a lot of packs can be like turn-offs because the sword is too long, or the sword is too short, or the sword isn't slanted, or the sword isn't in like a default style. So that's why there's so many versions of this pack, and it has so many recolors that there pretty much has to be like a version that you would like. And the pack is 16x, so it's amazing for FPS. And as you can see in the single player world, I'm getting around 1300 FPS in here. Isn't that crazy? Like, you can get so much FPS with this pack, and it's great. And the skies, like, they're all like, you know, kind of recolored in their own ways, so like they can like, you know, look the part. Like this one's an ice kind of sky, while like the normal version of Gloria 16X has just the normal Bombies 80k skies. But Mech did put a lot of time into this, and you know, he pretty much complete every aspect of the pack, and I love that about this pack. So this pack is definitely a 10 out of 10. Nobody can change my mind out of it, or nobody can change my mind about it. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching this video. If you stuck to the end, it means a lot. So yeah, thanks everybody, and bye.